So here it is, another episode of The Final Word. Our next guest on The Final Word used to hang around with Hollywood superstars, but then one day he saw the light and moved to Kidderminster Harriers. Welcome, Christian Dibble. Hello, Christian.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Mate, no problem. What was it like knowing that Ryan and Rob were your chairman at Wrexham? That must have been surreal, right?
Yeah, it was. It was very unexpected at the time, from where Wrexham were at the time. They were, fan owned, and then one day you hear a rumour that Ryan and Rob are going to take over the club, and everyone's like, nah, no way, there's no chance they're taking over. And then a week later, we have a meeting, and then, they wanted to take over. So, yeah, it's pretty surreal. And I spoke before about them both, and they were both fantastic. When I was there, I've never really had any interaction with chairmen, but they were both great, honestly, two top people.
What was it like with the cameras being there all the time? Like, when were you aware that was going to happen?
I think after they first come in, and then we were pushed for the playoffs and missed out by a point.
Yeah.
And then we're coming for pre-season the next season, and they said they were going to start filming a documentary. So that's all new, really. You literally have a camera pointed in your face or around the club, the dressing room, all the time. So
yeah,
I think at first you kind of pretty wary about what you say, what you're doing, because football's a different environment and everything's said usually. But I don't know. Towards the end of it, you just get used to it. You get used to it.
I get that. I get that from someone who's never been in that sort of scenario. So yeah, I
well, neither had I until before. But
true. When you've been released, I thought you would be a mega signing. Then a few hours later, you were at Agra. I thought the same about Shane Byrne as well. Can you talk us through the move and how it happened, please?
So obviously the manager at Wrexham, obviously he talked to me in the start of pre-season, and he just said to me, look, it's probably best to go out on loan, get some games, which I agreed with. Fine. Obviously, then I played in one game before the end of pre-season for Wrexham and dislocated. Done my ligament in my knee. I was out for what 3 or 4 months, which took me to Christmas. Had the same conversation with the manager, and then a week later, the manager at Kidderminster rings and says, "Would you like to come in for a week? We'll have a look at you. You can have a look at us." Blah blah blah. So that's that's how it come around. And obviously, they liked what they saw of me. I liked the club and the training ground, and obviously the ground as well. The lads, the management. So everything was right, and I just felt at my stage of the career now to come in and compete properly with obviously Tom Palmer and Emmers. It just felt the right thing to do.
As far as the level of Conference North, did you expect Harriers to be as good as it is? Because everyone says how good the ground is, how good the training facilities are, how good everyone is. Did you expect that or not?
Obviously, I knew about the ground, and I knew about Kidderminster. Obviously, a few lads who played here last year. I spoke to Luke Simpson, Mark Carrington, Devontae Redmond. He was there for a short while, wasn't he? So yeah, I knew a bit of background on the club anyway. I'm sure. I think Wrexham played Kidderminster a few years back during COVID.
Yes, we also beat them 2-1 at their place, at their gaff. Gas
really?
Gas scored an absolute scream. It was on telly as well.
Was it Michael Gas? Yeah.
It was amazing because that never happens. When we got on telly, we're rubbish, as you found out. Anyway, talking about your connections, are you friends with Paul Jones?
Paul Jones,
the former Wales goalkeeper, got 50 caps and was Kidderminster Harriers goalie for a few seasons.
No, I don't think so.
You've never spoke. I thought you would have spoken to Paul Jones about this, to be honest.
No, I don't. He might know my old man. Might know my dad more than.
I'm sure everyone knows your old man, to be honest. And that is perfect. It's like we put this together. So, talking of your old man, has your dad been an influence on your career, would you say?
Oh, massive, because he started me in goal. Obviously, I was his firstborn.
Yeah.
And I think he threw me straight in the goals at age 8. And then I just went through, my local team, which was Wilmslow Sports, juniors, and just went on from there. And I think he always pushed me to play in goal, and I liked it, and I had the size.
Yeah.
I just stuck with it. You know, it hasn't been an easy ride, and you know, nothing ever is an easy ride, is it?
True. Very
Fortunately,
true.
in life, it's not an easy ride, but you know, I've loved my time playing football. It's been great. There's been loads of ups and downs,
Yeah.
but it's just how you bounce back from them. But yeah, but dad is a massive factor. And people ask me, you know, who do you speak to, or you know, who do you speak to the most? And I say, you know what, if I need some proper advice, you tell me straight. You won't go, son,
Yeah.
look, nothing you
Yeah.
can do about it. You tell me straight up, and you go, look, you could have done better there, could have done better with that. So yeah.
I had a great question. I forgot what it was.
Me
I
talking
might
too
come back
much.
to that if I remember what it was. It was amazing. It would have changed the whole game. Right, okay. So Christian, you got caps for Wales all the way through to under 21s.
Yeah.
Who do we have to tap up to get you in the first team for Wales? If they'd seen that save against Alfreton, man, you'd definitely be in the squad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was probably one of my my ambitions to make a Wales squad. You know, back when I was younger, Barnsley. You know, it still is. You still have dreams, don't you? But
Yeah, of course.
you know, you never know. You can still work your way up the ladder.
Yeah.
Every game's a stepping stone. But yeah, at the moment, you know, I've been enjoying playing. You know, I've loved my time on the pitch.
Yeah.
You know, it's annoying. You know, we're not turning some of the draws into wins and
Yes.
the losses into
Absolutely.
draws when you know. But it's a team collective.
Yeah.
And we just got to keep going. There's six games left. You never know. You pick 6 wins up.
Yeah.
You know, you never know where you can be. But yeah, that's like with Wales, it would be a dream. But like I said, you never know.
You know Ben Foster, who went to Wrexham?
Yeah.
He played for Kidderminster Harriers.
Did he? I didn't know he played for Kidderminster.
Come on now, are you kidding me? Are you
I
kidding?
didn't know. I didn't know he played for Kidderminster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Wes Morgan, who
Wes
lifted the
Morgan,
Premier
yeah.
League. Yeah, he played for Kidderminster as well. We had him on loan for a month or two, I think. They were amazing. But what I'm saying is, if you keep living that dream, mate, it'll happen. It'll happen
Yeah.
eventually.
Well, yeah, well, you never know.
Just got to
I
stay.
think
You've got to stay with us.
I think 28 as
Yeah,
a goalkeeper is quite young still, isn't it? Really, hopefully, I have another
absolutely,
10 years.
man. You can keep going.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I was checking out Paul Jones' Wikipedia, and honestly, I think he's playing for about 50 years. I think so. Anyway, it looked like it. It looked like it.
If we can make it to 50, I'll be happy.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Christian, what I noticed about you when I've seen you play is that you're a very commanding figure in the goal. I wouldn't mess with you, I don't think. And you've got an insane kick on you. Could you kick it from one goal to the other one without a bounce? Could you do that?
Probably not. Maybe box to box. But these footballs are quite heavy, and you never know what you're going to get with them. You know,
true. The wind,
you never
bit
know.
of wind.
Yeah, I mean, if you give me one of the Premier League balls, I bet I could kick it 10 yards further because the shape of the foot, not the shape, but the way the footballs are designed from the Premier League through the football leagues to the conference are all completely different.
Yeah,
which you would never thought, but they are.
No, I get
yeah.
it. I get it. Yeah, they say the best for those guys. I don't know why, but they just do.
Yeah, but you can say with the commanding side of it, though, it's
yeah.
Always been one of my strong points. You know, as a goalkeeper, obviously me, I can see everything.
Yeah.
So me with that side of it, you need to be loud and you need to tell people and be commanding in your box. It's something I've been good at.
Exactly that. Christian, let's talk about something fun now. What were your first pair of football boots, and do you still have them?
Probably not. And I can tell you what they were.
Yeah.
They were the Adidas World Cups.
No way, man! Yeah. Your first boots shouldn't be really good. They shouldn't be really good, man. What World Cup was it?
Oh, don't they were just called the World Cups, the Adidas ones. I can show you.
Oh, yeah.
They are. You would have seen them.
Oh yeah, they're on your feet.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They still make them.
Really?
Yeah, and they're so heavy now. Okay, am I going to get?
Yeah, but are they heavy, or are you just saying that because the new ones are so light?
No, they are, and they still make them. There we go.
I'm excited to see what you've got.
Look at them.
Oh, with the studs, with the proper studs.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
But at the time, they were a proper goalkeeper boot.
Were
They were a
they?
proper goalkeeper, and they always, I remember when I was when I was young, and my dad was, it was like goalkeepers always wear black boots, and you see how times have changed now. Everyone wears all types of colours: reds, yellows, whites, blues.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were a solid boot at the time, but they get too heavy now in the wet. You couldn't wear them.
What you're saying is you wouldn't ever go back to them?
Never.
Oh dear. That's
I can't believe they still sell them.
Yeah, well they do. Obviously they're cheap now, I would have thought. So you go.
Yeah.
No, Christian, if you were to go into a penalty shootout and you save every shot, right, then Russ turns around to you and goes, "Yeah, I want you to eat whatever you want tonight. Calories don't count. What would you have? What's your favorite meal?"
Oh,
That's another good one. That says all the players.
Great question. It's a great question.
You can't blame me if you get hungry tonight. You can't do that.
I know. I'm trying to be good as well at the moment.
Okay. Well, the players always say Chinese, guaranteed, without shadow of a doubt.
China's a good one, but I think I'd go more like a nice big steak, medium rare, peppercorn sauce.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Some proper food. But I'd go boring as well and say spag bol.
Do you know what? I used to think I was an Olympic swimmer and I wasn't, but I always used to have spag bol after every swimming lesson. So there you go. I understand that. I get it. Have you seen my photo here? That's me kissing Hemo after the FA Cup third round. I just said,
Reading?
Yeah. I said, "Can I kiss you, Hemo?" And he went, "Of course you can." So then we had photos and he signed it for me as well. So that was nice.
Brilliant. Did he score that day?
Yeah, he did. He did. I'm sure he scored. And Amari got the winner that I don't think was in, but he just sat on the goalie, so it counted.
So. You battered them, didn't you? I remember watching a bit.
Yeah, there you go. And who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought that? Who would have thought the end of that? Which boyhood team did you support? I think I know the answer.
Yeah, Manchester City.
Yeah. Any reason?
Yeah, well, well, everyone says this to me, and every time I say it, they always go, "Oh, I got it." Yeah, they always think I'm biting back to them. So obviously, my dad plays for Man City, so he plays.
Rubbish excuse. Rubbish.
Crap excuse, isn't it? And everyone says, "Oh, you're a glory hunter."
Oh, absolutely terrible. That terrible. Do you reckon they'll win the Champions League this season?
I'm hoping so. I'm only saying that as well because I'll be in Greece on the time of the Champions League final. It'd be great to watch Man City playing the Champions League final like that.
I watched the Chelsea against Bayern Munich final in 2012 in Cyprus in Ayia Napa. And Chelsea randomly won that one. I don't know how, but they did. That was good. So maybe. Where are you going in Greece? I'm not going to follow you, but where are you going?
You're not going to Rhodes.
You're going to Rhodes? Love Rhodes. Rhodes is lovely.
Yeah, nice all-inclusive hotel, so that would be nice.
Don't eat too many calories, though. Russ is giving you a free pass every night, pal.
I'll be in the gym every morning. Don't worry about that.
Every time. All right. So do you have an interesting fact about yourself that no one knows?
It's another tough question, isn't it?
Well,
I don't know. Well, what does every young kid do whilst we're growing up? Plays a lot of Xbox, Call of Duty.
COD. Have you ever played Ron Reynolds or the other fella at COD? You ever done that?
No. I don't think they both have much time to
no
play on the console whilst they're running a football club and acting and stuff. Probably not. But no, that's a tough question. I don't, maybe I'm just a boring man.
You'd be surprised. Most of them are.
I'm probably just boring. Yeah.
No, okay. We'll take boring.
Yeah.
What a lovely way to end it. Right, okay. So, Christian, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate that. It's great to get to know you a bit more and stuff, and see you behind the sticks. Are you here? Have you signed for next season as well? Or
no, I haven't. No, I'm only to the end of the season, so I don't know what's going on.
But would you? Would you stay?
Yeah, well, yeah, I would do. I just, just see what the manager has to say. Obviously, I don't know what it is. I think it's me playing, getting the game time, and I think he's maybe still having a look at me. But I don't know. Yeah, I'd be very interested to talk to the manager about possibility next year. But it's down to the club more than me, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it is really. It's not down to me, but I can have a chat. But I don't know. Just don't go to Hereford. Don't go to Hereford. They're our local rivals. Don't do that. Or Worcester. Don't think you're better than us. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
Hereford's too far to travel.
And where do you travel from?
So I live in Manchester.
Oh my God.
By
So
Manchester
do you
Airport.
come down with Caleb?
No, Caleb stays in the house.
Oh yes, he does. Sorry, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, he stays in the house. So sometimes I'll stay in that. Or I'll just travel back. I've recently just moved into a house, so the stuff started to, get things.
What, in Worcestershire?
No, sorry, in Manchester. I moved.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
The drive's not too bad. It's just the traffic more than anything. So if we're in for 10 in the morning, I'll be leaving at 7 to give myself 3 hours.
It's annoying.
Which is fine. It's just fine.
It's those days you just fly through everything. You think, oh man, I could have been in bed.
Yeah.
I could have been in bed the whole time.
But it's just the Fridays on the way home, which is worst.
No one needs that, do they? No one needs that. But as you're up north, you'll get a lot of away games more northern than you, I would have thought.
Yeah, well, what have I enjoyed? The Chesters, the Farsley, obviously Saturday, that won't be too bad for me because I can meet the lads at Wetherby, I think, or something. There's loads of games up north, isn't there? So, my surrounding areas, Kerrs and Ashton's. So it's not too bad. It's not a bad league, but I look at the likes of Kingsley in the Conference North. I remember doing that for Wrexham, and it seemed absolutely ages away.
What's one that's is it Blythe Spartan? They're like in Australia or something. They are pretty close, man. Shepherd Island.
Yeah, they are north.
They're really north. The most north you could probably get. Christian, I've loved chatting with you, but I won't keep any more time. But last question. As it's called the final word, that I do on my Harriers hotline Facebook page, we would like you to have the last say. So mention anyone you like and anything you want, but the last say is down to you, buddy. The final word is all yours, Christian Dibble.
Final word, Man City to win the Champions League, or we hope so.
Yeah, let's not have that. That's not the final word. Can it be a little bit Harriers related?
It is going to be now.
Okay, good.
A big 3 points on Saturday at Farsley.
Yes. Come on.
And a clean sheet as well. How's that?
That's amazing. And what are you going to do? You got homework to go and check out some people that used to play for Kidderminster Harriers, haven't you? Paul Jones. Paul Jones. Get on that now. And Ben Foster, he's played for us as well. But he's forgotten that. He's all about Wrexham. Yeah, he's played for Wrexham. And then it's serendipity, blah, blah, blah. Shut up.
I'll have to do a bit of research about Paul Jones. But I know a few of the players who played last year. So that counts a little bit, does it?
Yeah, I'm going to take that. Cara, everyone loved Cara. Cara's Chinese order was amazing. I asked him that question and he just read out his own Chinese menu. And at the end, he just went, bosh. I was like, whoa, okay. You're having that.
Did Cara tell you about his cooking skills as well? Cara's kitchen? Oh, no. Oh, good chef Mark.
Is he?
Yeah.
They did invite me up there, but I didn't go in the end because he left. I felt a bit like,
yeah.
He left and probably still got a six-pack and I've got none of that and I've got a carrot hole in my heart.
Yeah, he come to the Chester game the other day.
Did he?
Last week. Yeah, he come and watched.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good. See, we're quite a friendly club, So as you've seen, you would have witnessed and stuff. So so next season is our season. I'm pretty certain of that. So we'd love you to be on board, Christian. We'd love you to be on board for next season. That'd be amazing.
Hopefully things go the way we would both like to, club and player, and hopefully we can sort something. I'd love to be here. You know what I mean? It's a great club, good fans. I've enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed it. Let's just have a really positive end to the season and pick up as many points as we can. Yeah. Get the goals flying in the back of the net and finish as high as we can. And you never know, win all 6. It could be right up there. I noticed another question from me. I'm so sorry, but I noticed you've not scored 1 goal in the league, and I was wondering why that was. Well, have you not even hit one so hard it just went in? Why have you not done that? You got to score at least 1 goal. When? You in your career, you've not scored a goal. Yeah, I know. And I mean, I talked to Palms in the dressing room, and he's got 100% shot at Chrissy. He's had 1 shot. Are you jealous? I would be fuming. I haven't hit the target. I haven't even hit the target yet. Oh, mate. I have scored a header when I was younger, though, but that doesn't count. Doesn't count because you were younger. Oh, did you ever say to your dad, do you know what, actually, Dad, today I fancy going left wing? Yeah, I don't think I'd be great up front. I'd be more like that. The big lad who played against us on Saturday, Matt Reed. I'd be good like that. Head it.
He had to. Well, you dealt with him really well, and that save was just absolutely electric. That was amazing. To be fair.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to show this to
Part of the
Russ.
job.
Right, I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. I couldn't believe it. Thank you so much, Christian.
No, thank you very much.
I'm there
Take
for the
care.
Telford game, so I'll give you
Thanks, mate.
a shout out. Cheers, Christian.
See you then,
Bye.
mate. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye.